Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode, I guess, of Oshawa Vapes reviews by Joe Earl. I am your host, Joe Earl. And today we are doing the Kamry k100 and the k101. Both very, very similar in design. They look the same, they act the same, they have the same function, except for one's ribbed for her pleasure and one is smooth. So there's not a whole lot of difference here. There's a locking ring here at the bottom. It's a bottom push button. So let's unlock those babies right now. Now, the lock is not super necessary because as you see, you can set them down and they're not going to fire. The buttons are stiff enough. I haven't had these long enough to see if the buttons loosen up over time, but as of now, they stand on their own and they don't fire. So let's try them out. I can't remember what flavors I put in here, but let's give them a shot and see how they vape. It's got a pretty good hit. One thing right off the bat I noticed, and I'm not a huge fan of these at all, is that it's a cartomizer system, and not even like a dripper cartomizer. This thing's got the like, I don't know if you can see in there, but it's got the material, all the cotton in there that you have to sit and drip into for 20 minutes before it soaks into the atomizer and starts working. It's a cool design. I mean, it's telescopic. You can take the battery out. I'll show you here. You can take the battery out, pull it out, and you can spin this all the way in. I wish I could do this faster. It's actually got a horrible sound to it as well. It squeaks, and unless you're planning on keeping it, a standard size, or as long as you keep it one set of battery, you don't go changing like an 18650 to to an 18500 or an 18350. As long as you keep it at a certain size, then you're good. So apparently I've wound it too far now, so it's a little annoying. Some of these things that I find, like the Nemesis and stuff like that, I've found are kind of annoying. Just because you have to fiddle around with so many different parts, you have to adjust the pins each individually. It's just a headache. So yeah, so that's the size if you're going to use, I guess, an 18350 or an 18500. So in comparison, you can, it's a telescopic mod, so you can make it, whatever size you want it to be. You can. It's got kickers in the packaging. Let me see if this is the one I put the kickers in, because I just conglomerated them into one package. Nope, that's the wrong one. So we're gonna move into this package. It comes in a nice case, and I will definitely be using that case for. I'll use this one for Kamrys and for another device. But it comes with an inspection card, tells you it's inspected and meets, industry standards, I guess. But they also come with these discs, kicker discs, so that you can extend your battery far enough to have an 18650 and an 18350. And I guess you put this in between them, and that gives you your kicker, so it ups the voltage as well as gives you longer battery life. So you can do that, and because it's a telescopic mod, you can make it that big, so it'll fit 2 batteries. But yeah, so the design is nice. I like the design. I just wish, let me see if I can get the squeaky going here. Yeah, that squeak. Yeah, it's not appealing to me. Yeah, sounds like crap when you're taking it off. So yeah, it comes with everything. Comes with their own custom drip tips. Comes with their own custom design. Everything comes out into about 10 pieces, I think. Yeah, around, I don't know, 8 to 10 pieces. Comes apart, and you can clean and fiddle around. Maybe you can make your own stuff. Who knows? But yeah, you can put. The good thing about this though is that if you don't like the cartomizers, which I don't. Oh, it's a horrible sound. If you don't like the cartomizers, you can take that shit off. Take it out. Extend this out a little bit, and you can put in a. Let's take this one off. You can slap on another tank, and you can use that tank on it as well. So you do have the option to use a tank. It's just it won't look the same as the as it's supposed to look. But I guess if you throw the Kamry Aero Tank Mini in there, this is the adjustable airflow one. It actually looks kind of cool. So that's another option if you want to go with a tank. So, but you will have to buy the tank separately, and well, as you do with most mods, buy the tank separately and vape on it that way. And yeah, that kind of works for me. That's a new discovery right here. I just kind of figured that out. But yeah, I was pretty sure you could put a tank on it. So yeah, let's pop a battery back in there so you can see the annoyance I have to go through. So then you gotta measure it, make sure the battery's all tight. Pop that bad boy back in, loosen it a little, tighten a little, tighten it a little, loosen it a little. There's a lot of fooling around, tomfoolery going on in here, tomfoolery. So yeah, then you can slap your tank on there. And it's not firing. Of course not. I don't know, something's got to be messed up with that. Stuff's not tight enough, or I don't know. No, nothing. All it's doing is heating up my button and probably destroying my battery. So maybe don't throw the Mega in there. Yeah, that battery's pretty hot. So don't do that. I recently did that with the Hades mod. Got the Hades mod around here somewhere. Yes, there she is. Let me just pull out the Hades mod. And I have this tank on it, which is the Aero Tank Mega. And I popped that bad boy in there. And I was like, oh, well, that looks, let's put that together. And that actually looks pretty sweet. Kind of looks like you're vaping off the Empire State Building or something like that, or some kind of rocket. But I don't know what it is with these aero tanks. They're kind of conflicting with certain mods, and yeah, it melted the shell off the battery. This part got really hot, and it melted a hole into the battery skin, not the entire battery. Otherwise, I'd probably be missing a hand right now. So, as a general rule, I guess these things are pretty good if you're a cartomizer lover. I am personally not, but they work for what they do. I'm gonna give these. I like a fair system. I'm gonna give these 2 out of 5 stars. Not a huge fan. So, but if you're a cartomizer lover, you might be different. So, if you are, go out and get yourself one at Oshawa Vapes, and they'll definitely have a lot of kits to hook you up with. So for Oshawa Vapes, again, I'm Joe Earl, and thanks for watching.